The UK government has officially released statements as regard to some of the immigration policies that were newly implemented from March 11, 2024. So many questions as regard this new policy has been going on. Those who are currently in the UK on a different class of visa, if they are switching to the health and care visa code 6145 and code 6146, will they be able to apply with their dependents? International students who are currently studying in the UK, on the completion of their study, if they're able to get a skilled worker job in the health and care sector, will they be able to apply to switch with their dependents? These are some of the questions that is currently being asked by so many persons, especially migrants who are in the UK on a pre-settlement visa. This new statement released by the UK Home Office has given answers to some of these questions, if not all the questions we have been asking. So you need to stick with me to the end of this video if you care to know more about some of the clarification that were made in that document, so we can digest it together and you can get yourself informed on what to do and the next line of action. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, in this channel I give latest updates on ways you can study abroad and ways you can migrate through the skilled workers migration route. So guys, if this content look exciting to you and you gain value for this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You can as well do that right away as you're watching. Subscribe to this channel so you can get frequent updates about UK immigration, ways to migrate to the United Kingdom, and latest updates as regard UK immigration policy. The rate at which the UK government changes its immigration policy is something you cannot rely on. So guys, without further ado, let's dive into today's video. As usual, I'll be sharing my screen with you so we can read through the statement that was released to clarify some of the questions we have been asking as regard the new immigration policies that UK Home Office have rolled out in a bid to cut down net migration. The much talked about ban on care workers from bringing in their dependents to the UK from 11th of March 2024 has officially taken effect. So with that, the UK government has released an official statement to clarify some of the questions migrants are asking. From my screen here, you can see care workers and senior care workers. Unless one of the exemptions below apply, the applicant must not apply as the partner or child of a skilled worker who is sponsored for a job in the occupation code 6145 care workers and home carers or 6146 senior carer. If the lead applicant has continuously had permission as a skilled worker, accepting that any gap subject to paragraph 39E can be disregarded. Under the rules enforced before March 11, 2024, sponsored in either or both this occupation code 6145 or 6146, a dependent may apply. To be eligible for this exemption, the lead applicant original application date must have been before 11th of March 2024, even if that application was granted after March 2024, and whether or not their dependent apply as at that time. So this is some of the clarification the UK Home Office has given. I've also made video about this because the initial statement that was released as regard the March 11th, 2024 date, those who made an application on or before March 11, 2024, even if decision has not been given to that application, in as much application was made and submitted that application on or before March 11th, 2024, you can still come in with your dependent, even when your dependent did not apply with you as at when you apply for the visa, right? So the clarification there is those who made application before March 11, 2024, even if decision is not given after 11th of March 2024, you can still apply on a later date to bring in your dependent. So that has also been clarified from the new statement that has been released by the UK Home Office. If the dependent is a child who was born in the UK, the child can apply. So this is also a clarification, something most of us do not know. If you gave birth to a child here in the UK, right, even after 11th of March 2024, you can also apply to add your child on a skilled worker visa under the health and care workers route. This is an exemption. Children that were born in the UK can apply to join their parents on the health and care worker visa route after 11th of March 2024. This is an exemption for children that were born in the UK. But if you had the child before you came into the UK, you cannot apply for them to join you in that visa class. That is one of the clarifications that were made. If you read further, you see some example. They made some scenario so we can get more clarification. Use different visa class, different situation, so we can get a broader picture that either suits your current position or relates to the current position you are currently or you're currently in with the class of visa you have. Example 1. Migrant A has been sponsored as a care worker with their partner and child since 10th January 2022. Their dependent can continue to apply as such. So if you are currently on a skilled worker visa route under the health and care worker route, you can change employer. You can switch your role from a normal carer 6145 to a senior carer role 6146, right? So switching from one sponsor or one company to another within the same skill sets, that will not invalidate your visa. You can as well switch with your dependent as long as you're already on the skilled workers route. So that has also been clarified. Migrant B has been sponsored as a care worker since 25th November 2023, but had not applied for their partner or children. They can make an application for their dependent to join them at any time during their period of leave. This also clarifies some of the questions. I've gotten so many questions as regards this aspect. If you are a skilled worker, you're already here in the UK, right? Your dependent are still back home. You've not bring them to join you here in the UK. The fact that you've already made your application, you're already on the skilled workers route before 11th of March 2024, you can bring them in at any time. The rule does not apply to you because you are already on the skilled workers route before 11th of March 2024. So you can apply at any time after 11th of March to bring in your dependent from wherever they are to come and join you here in the UK. This is one of those questions I get on a daily basis from migrants who are currently following me on my various social media channel. So guys, we've come to the end of today's video. If you gain value for this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to join the amazing ever-growing family, and you can as well leave a thumb up so YouTube can recommend to a wider audience. You can do that right away as you are listening. See you in my next video.